of the skit, we're going to ask people to get ready to march.
Respectful of other people's resources, picks up after themselves. What? No way. Are you really the Earth?
Will divide the planet Earth's resources without losing any money for our shareholders.
We can't make our decisions by your profits.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. We can't make our decisions by your corruption.
I think we can.
I think we can.
We will get what we came for. We will get what we need.
And then we'll leave this planet with our money and greed.
Our climate is not your business.
Our planet. Basically, our banking system and our economy is based on undermining the fundamental resources which people and other living creatures depend upon, and it can't go on. Basically, it's madness.
Peace is green. It feels to me like it's the 11th hour on this issue, and I need to do something more about it personally.
Yeah, gentlemen, what brings you here today?
Well, I feel that it's very important for me to be here, not just for myself, but for my kids. It's not just for my generation, but for generations after my kids, for their kids.
I'm here to oppose the national energy grid because it's like greenwashing is being pushed on us by all this media. They're saying the grid is necessary. It's not necessary. What we need is solar, not a grid, because a grid is just a secret way to sell us nuclear power, and I don't want nuclear power. I want solar power, and we can do it if we focus on it. We need a national program for building a decentralized 1 million solar-powered houses a day.
Our climate, not your business. 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 Our climate, not your business.
Copenhagen's going to require an inside and an outside approach, just like we did in Seattle 10 years ago today. There were people inside who were opposed to the policies of WTO. There were people outside who gave courage to the people inside, the third world country leaders, to actually be able to stand up and say, we're not playing this corporate game anymore. We're not going to abide by the rules of the U.S. and this undemocratic system. We're going to actually have courage and stand up, and it's demonstrations like this that give people courage.
Are we supposed to be in the street like this?
Absolutely. This is the biggest show of our democracy and our rights of free speech. Every freedom we've ever won, we've won by being out in the streets together. Thank you.
I guess it's a demonstration. They met at the Embarcadero first. It's for climate justice. I know they're going over to protest at the Bank of America building. I would have been with them, but I don't have that long a lunch break.
it could make a difference, but this is so tiny. They're so big and this is so tiny, and the people are wonderful, and this thing has so much spirit, but we'd need to have half the city here.
Civil disobedience proved the only way to reach Bank of America over 2 decades ago, when they were still heavily investing in the apartheid government of South Africa. They're the 3rd largest financier now of oil and gas industry in the globe. They're the 2nd backer of coal, and they're very much involved in the mountaintop removal of our own country. And the only thing that's ever changed our society for the better was by people taking to the streets and taking ownership of democracy. And what better place to start here to remind these people that they're a big part of our global climate crisis.
People are going to see this in Copenhagen. What do you want to say to them?
I want to say, be strong. I want to say, Copenhagen, we love you, and we are only there to support our planet, and we come in peace. And I want to say that I'll see you in 1 week.
Okay, well, the idea is to bring attention to the issue that Bank of America is the 3rd largest investor in fossil fuels in the world. Bank of America is involved in creating and contributing to climate change. So if we stop dirty investment in fossil fuels, then we'll stop climate change.
So what are you going to do with this?
It's about getting attention to the issue and bringing, making sure that people in that big building can see our message.
Well, to create some media around the financial aspect of the climate problems that we have. There are a number of people who are doing some civil disobedience to block the doors at the Bank of America building, and they're blocking it. I think they're blocking on both sides, although it's more of a symbolic blockage, because this building's huge. There's other places that but they are blocking these doors, and they've got these eviction notice signs there. And on the site, Mobilization for Climate Justice West, there's a lot of information available about why this bank is being targeted in particular. But there are other banks that we would also target.
And there are things going on all over the country, aren't there, today?
There are, yeah. Chicago and other places. Also on Mobilization for Climate Justice, the national website, you can see a map that has all the different cities highlighted where there are actions going on that are climate justice actions.
How long are you going to sit here?
Until I get arrested.
System change, not climate change. System change, not climate change.